Okay, so we have someone in the process of being eaten by something. Things.
As it went to break, we stumbled across 4 humanoids that seemed to be in the process of snacking on a very reluctant meal. A human male.
Yeah.
2 of them have him by the arm and have their teeth sunk into his forearm.
Yeah.
One on each side. And one's behind him and has grips on his shoulders and has his teeth sunk into his shoulder. They seem to be biting straight through the clothing.
Yeah.
Now, there's one standing in front. That one in front was looking at this guy.
Yeah.
And then heard us. And then turned around. And the thing you notice most about him is this very painful light. Violet in color.
Yeah.
Or past the violet in color. That his teeth are glowing. And so are his eyes.
Okay. I take a rolling for initiative.
I think we probably are.
Okay. 17 for me.
Oh. Mean your pre-break luck has ended?
I think I needed that break.
Apparently.
I have 38 hit points currently.
I have 6 more than normal.
That's true. Your temporary hit points are still up, and you're still concentrating on Bear's endurance.
Yep.
Alright. So how's everyone? What's everyone else rolling?
Let's see what I have. I have a 5. Our glowing-eyed fellow has a 13. Let's double check that. I wanted to just do it by memory. Hey, my memory still works. He has a 13.
Alright.
His companions. They have an 11.
So they're going next. I'm just going to write them in as zombies, because I assume that's what they are.
So this is the tableau. Us standing about.
Oh, does the injured person get a initiative count, or?
I can put him in if you like. Oh man.
Okay.
He has a 6. Not going last.
You're going last. Oh dear. Alright. Villager.
So we are.
He's definitely taking some damage.
Oh yeah, 6 damage. We are just getting to the point now where your light is reaching them. And so we are 40 feet away.
Okay.
And you're up first.
I am up first. Alright. Well, I recognize a leader when I see one.
Yep.
And so the villager is still alive.
Yes, he is.
Which unfortunately means I can't.
He is literally as terrified as a person can get. And
Being eaten does that.
he probably, lost control of both his bowels and his bladder. We're not close enough to determine that.
Alright. I am going to hit the glowing mouth and eyed creature, or whatever it is, with magic missile. I'm going to bring my staff up and launch 3 bolts of mystical force at it. Okay, well, what my d20s were lacking in rolling, my d4s are making up for. That's 13 points of damage.
Alright. He does not like that.
Alright, so good. Not resistant to force magic. I'm going to stay where I am. I have absolutely no idea how. So I'm just going to try and keep these things in view.
Alright. He's looking at you because first off, you just smacked him with 3 volts of energy.
Yep.
Also because he's looking at you because you're holding a light.
Yes.
You see Well, he's kind of grimacing, like his teeth are showing. That's because you can see the...
Yeah, because I can see the glowing in his mouth.
And then you see the glow in his eyes. And as it looks like for a second he's concentrating for a second, and then you see that glow intensify.
Oh dear.
As he looks at you. And I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, I've not been doing well on this so far. I don't know what this does, but wisdom is not usually a good thing to fail. Okay, I have a point of inspiration left over from one of our previous sessions.
Yep.
I'm going to use it here to get advantage on this roll.
Alright.
And I hope I roll well. Well, it prevented me from getting a natural one, so that's 18.
Alright. This is the feeling you kind of come over you.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes when you get that, like, something's very scary, you like, remember what happened, you get that cold feeling in your blood,
Yeah.
and your muscles grow weak, and you felt like, for a second, that you were going to lose control of your limbs, and be paralyzed with fear,
Yeah.
but you shook it off. You shook your head, and you managed to avoid that.
Okay, I hope this is one of those effects that I become immune to when I save from.
So he does that,
Yep.
realizes that you haven't become paralyzed,
Yeah.
turns, you don't see the fact, but the other ones seem to look at him for a second, and
Telepathic.
then he takes a running lug leap and runs off
In which direction?
towards the water.
Okay.
He has more than enough movement to make it to the water, but not enough to get in yet. Alright.
Alright. It's the zombies' turn.
Well, they are hanging. They had their teeth sunk into this guy, right?
Yes.
So what happens next is they don't release their bite grip. They just rip their mouths off of his flesh, taking out huge chunks of flesh. Most likely, this is not going to be good for him.
I mean, I hope this is their action. There were 3 of these, you said, right?
There are 3 of these. I'm not going to bother rolling that. He lets out a blood-curdling scream and collapses to the ground.
Alright, so he's dead.
And then you notice, once they swallow their little meal, they also have glowing teeth.
But not eyes.
And they are now going to move forward.
Alright.
And then because they don't have enough movement to close the 40 feet, they're going to dash. And now they're within melee range with us.
Okay, so they have a speed of about 20. And killing him was not their action. Interesting.
No, it was kind of a leftover effect from the time before, let's say.
Okay, so they're all within melee with us. Alright, well, is that their turn?
That is their turn. I can write off the man because he was next.
Yeah, he's dead. It's your turn.
And they're within melee range of us.
Yes.
That is not good.
Well, it's not bad for me.
I am going to... Wow. That is interesting. I don't like this, so I am going to cast Gust of Wind.
Ah, you finally get a chance to try out this spell.
Yep, I don't like them being near me, so I'm going to try and blow them away. They all get...
Strength saving throws, I think.
Get the save throw.
Yeah, strength saving throw.
Alright. 2 of them fail. One was 1. So, even though this does not do any damage, I am going to double the amount
Yeah, 10 feet, 15 feet.
15 feet? That's 15 feet is the normal or the normal?
15 feet is, yeah, 10 foot wide line, 60 feet long, sorry, 60 feet long, 10 foot wide, they push 15 feet away from you.
Alright, so he's pushed 30 feet away. The other one's pushed 15 feet away, and one of them managed not to pull away at all. He managed to hold his ground.
Alright, gust of wind is concentration, so you've lost Bear's endurance.
Yep. That's okay. I don't like these things near me.
Alright, I think you also lose the temporary hit points.
Yes. That's fine.
Alright. So you've put a field of wind in front of us.
Yes. One of them seems to be relatively unaffected by that.
Yeah.
But the other two are now away from us, and they're going to have to try and struggle to get towards us.
Alright. So, is that your turn?
It's my turn. I'm not going to move out of this guy's combat. So back to the top of the round, which is you.
Yep. Alright. Well, there's no longer a innocent person to worry about.
No.
I'm going to cast an incantation and deeply inhale and cast Frost Breath out at a cone, trying to hit all three of them in the cone if I can.
Okay. One is right in front of us.
Yes.
That's not a problem. One's 15 feet back. He is.
And one's 30 feet back.
And one is 30 feet back.
I will reposition if I have to try and catch them in the cone, because this is a 30-foot cone.
Yeah. But the problem is, I think I might give advantage to the one 30 feet away because he is right at the very, very edge.
Okay. Constitution saving throw DC 17.
Well, that's 2 fails.
Was that one of them or both of them?
The one that's right against us fails.
Yep.
And the one 15 feet away fails.
Alright.
And even with advantage, the third one fails.
Okay. They take 25 points of cold damage. 10, 9, 6. And are encased in ice.
Alright. They are encased in ice.
Yeah. So they are restrained.
Yes.
And took a considerable amount of damage.
Yes. That's a very large amount of damage. And also the corpse on the ground is encased in ice.
It's encased in ice, but it is just dead. Alright. I'm going to take a chance here. I am going to move and try to follow the glowing-mouthed creature. I imagine this thing will get an attack opportunity. At disadvantage, though.
Nothing seems to happen.
Nothing doesn't attack? Okay. Oh, is it dead?
Well, are you going to take the time to investigate it?
No, I'm just going to move and try and keep an eye on the fleeing creature.
Right. Not far. He is now 70 feet away from you.
I will move my 30 feet of movement towards to try and follow him. I'm just going to try and put the equal distance between me and try and keep my light source going.
Right. I'm going to ask you to roll an intelligence check because he is outside your range of the light.
Mhm.
And you're trying to follow tracks in combat. This is going to be quite difficult.
12.
You're not sure where he is. When you move your 30 feet ahead, you don't really see him. You know the direction he ran in.
Yeah.
You're not sure.
Okay. That's my turn, and now we come to him. Or it.
Alright, you hear the splash?
Mhm.
You don't see that.
Alright, is that his turn?
As far as you know, that is
Well, we come to the frozen zombies now.
They don't seem to be doing that.
Are they dead? I guess.
Are you coming back?
I guess you can check.
Yes.
They are frozen in place. I don't know how you're going to rule the gust of wind thing.
They are...
They're restrained, so they have a movement of 0.
They are inactive.
Yeah.
There's no point concentrating on the wind anymore.
Okay, so I killed them all. Huh, that's very good.
You roll really well!
When it counts.
Yeah, you've been rolling really crappy all day, and all of a sudden you just pull at it.
Yeah.
Then also they all fail their saving throws. It's terrible.
Alright, so these 3 are going to be stuck like this for a minute.
Yes.
And are... I just want to make sure. They're dead. They're... Right?
I would like you to roll an intelligence check for me, please.
Okay. 22.
Alright, so the ice goes back to whatever plane it came from.
It doesn't come from any plane, it just freezes around them.
Well, it's gone now.
Okay.
Evaporates or whatever.
It melts.
And they collapse to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize one of them. It is the woman's husband. Their teeth are no longer glowing.
Okay, so someone has been reanimating the dead. We knew that.
And you do notice on all of them, they all seem to have very familiar bite marks.
Okay. Well, I think we're going back in the water.
Really?
It went in the water!
I guess I'll recast, use my last second level spell slot, and get Bears and Juris back again. Because otherwise I don't need to last very long down there.
You get some new temporary points.
I get 11 temporary hit points. Alright. In we go. And I will do a Constitution saving throw. Right?
So I assume we're no longer in initiative.
We're out of combat. Well, at least I'm rolling well that way. Somewhere in the 20s.
Alright.
So,
Down we go. It had time to flee. Unfortunately.
so I want you to roll a survival check to see if you can follow as it's now no longer anywhere near. And also you'll have to have your lightning spell going.
Okay, it should still be going. It's not concentration. Yeah. That lasts an hour. So, do I have your assistance?
Yeah. Shattering as I am, you have my assistance.
Okay, so I don't have disadvantage on this just because of how bad, just how difficult this might be? No?
Not DC is high.
Okay. Survival, correct?
Yeah.
14.
Nope. Yes, the water is disturbed, but the current is pushing that all downstream. You can't really tell. It's nothing. You don't notice anything that's going to lead you in a specific direction.
Alright. I'm just going to I don't think I've heard about anything like this creature in any of my research or my time of perusing books about anything about some sort of creature that can reanimate the dead and has glowing teeth.
Do you want to roll an Arcana check? Is that what we're getting to?
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay, well that's a 25 total.
That is a very good roll.
It's just a shame that I may have never heard of this thing still.
You have not heard of this, but you do pick up. It does smack of things that you have heard of.
Mm-hmm.
You have heard of, obviously, ghouls and ghasts and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you know that ghasts can sometimes command ghouls, and they're kind of like a leadership sort of thing. But this is not that. It's something else.
Okay.
But it does strike that familiar note.
Okay. Well, we could spend quite a long time down here just swimming around and looking for this thing.
Oh, we can we?
Well, neither of us can. Both of us can breathe underwater.
True. It's bloody cold in here.
Yes. Do you have a better idea?
Well, according to what you just told me from what you remember,
Yeah.
if this does have some form of ghoul or ghast style,
Yeah.
they have an insatiable appetite for flesh.
So we're just gonna wait till this thing gets hungry again?
It is something.
Yes, but unfortunately that means we have to wait probably until tomorrow night, because I doubt this thing's gonna come out during the day.
It may attack again tonight.
It might. It might have already gone back up for all we know.
Yep, could be claiming another victim right now.
Well, we don't have any better ideas. The problem is this thing can very easily make it into the water, as we've discovered, and just the water is no barrier to this creature, just like us, unfortunately.
Well, it unfortunately had probably the best initiative roll for it at that particular time. It tried its thing, failed, cut its losses, and ran.
Alright.
Unfortunately, it does seem to be relatively intelligent.
Yes, that is not usual in lots of undead.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, as tempted as I am to try and just scour the entire riverbed, I imagine you'll complain the entire time.
Oh yeah! Reminds me. I need to roll another Constitution saving throw.
And it's also not likely to get us anywhere.
That is barely passed. Yeah, my teeth are chattering.
Yep. Well, I do not know the locate creature yet, so I can't just track this thing down just from having seen it, unfortunately. There was nothing... I don't remember seeing anything on it distinctive. I can't use locate object to locate glowing teeth.
Well, let's get into the water.
Yep.
You can dry me off.
Again.
And I will get you to roll an intelligence check, trying to remember if you saw something.
Alright, I'm looking for anything that would stand out apart from this thing's glowing eyes and teeth, which I'm assuming aren't valid targets for locate object.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Intelligence? 19.
You did have a good look because it was staring right at you.
Yes.
It was at the extreme of the light. It
Yep.
was in light at the time. It seemed to be wearing normal clothing, but nothing specific. I mean, if you searched for anything that you saw, you'd probably be peeing all over the place.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's nothing stands out.
Nothing stands out now.
If it was wearing standard clothing, though, they could just be trying to blend in. Or it might mean it actually lives in town.
That is a possibility.
Or it could live somewhere in the bottom of that lake. It killed all those spiders,
Yes.
which is impressive. Don't think there's any of my spells prepared that can help with this, unfortunately.
I have a roll I need to do here.
Okay. No, that won't help.
Excellent.
Hmm. Okay, no. If I can't remember anything for locate object, that's rules out that plan. And I don't have any specific locations to try and scry on with a clairvoyance, so...
I would like you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please. You are getting tired.
Okay.
It's been a day.
15.
Yeah, you're fine. No, you are tired.
I am tired, and we're going to be pushing exhaustion soon. This is so annoying. We have been looking for this thing all day.
We have been traipsing all over in the freezing cold, swimming in the cold, even though you're not affected by it.
Yeah.
It is...
It is just slowly taking a toll.
It is taking its toll.
Well...
I've had Bear's endurance coming for a chunk of it.
Well, something we can do is see to these 4 bodies. If we can try and get one of the watch here.
I would like you to roll just roll a general charisma check.
Oh, I had something else in mind. If you don't mind.
What?
I can, well, for getting the guard's attention.
What?
I am going to... Oh, range of 10 feet. My plan, I don't know if you'll let this happen, I was planning on pointing my staff up in the air and casting Prestidigitation to create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect. I was thinking like a firework or a flare that would fly up and detonate, make a loud noise and a shower of sparks. Like a firework, basically.
Right.
But Prestidigitation has a range of 10 feet.
So it means you can do 10 feet in the air.
Well, I guess 10 feet from my staff, I guess, from me.
Something.
Something.
I'll see if... I got 2 rolls I want to make here. I'm going to make one first.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to send up a firework up into the air with Prestidigitation. See if that gets anyone's attention.
Okay. You're doing that.
Yep.
And I suggest that what we should do, seeing how this thing seems to like dead bodies, why don't you cast Rune of Locating on the clothing of one of these, like a jacket or something. And that way maybe it'll drag it back to its lair for a snack, and we might be able to find it that way.
Oh, well, that kind of ruins the idea of using one of these bodies as bait. Then why are we alerting the watch?
Yeah, unfortunately, I thought of it just now as I rolled my natural 20.
Well, I can do that. It's going to take time.
Well, fortunately, the watch did not notice.
Oh, okay. We're locating. Yep, it's going to take me 15 minutes to do this. They may notice, though, during this time period. Okay, where do I have the materials for that? I have it marked down here somewhere. Yep. All right. I'm going to use another 25 gold pieces to dose that. I only have 2 doses of that, the gem dust mixed with ink left for this spell.
Well, probably gonna make another trip to Wendell's at least anyway.
All right, so I'm going to take out Ulbrich's fountain pen. I'm going to take some of the ink, and I'm going to spend the 15 minutes I need to cast the Rune of Locating as a ritual. And scribe it on the husband, because... or should we do it? The husband or the victim? Do you think? Which one do you think is a better idea?
I think the victim will be a tastier meal for the creature.
Okay, I'll inscribe it on the victim's tunic.
Right.
So that takes 15 minutes. Does anything happen during that time?
I already rolled for it. No one seems to have noticed us.
Wow. That was a terrible firework.
Well, it is not designed for that.
Okay. Well, we're pushing exhaustion at this point, so we might want to head back anyway and get some sleep.
We missed supper on top of it all.
Yeah.
And you threw up.
Yeah. So I'm probably hungry at this point.
The nausea has gone away finally. And yes, you are ravenous.
Well, we can go back to the inn, go back to room. I can mark off a meal, and then we can turn in and have a... Well,
Mark out a meal, got a meal, I have a hot meal at the end.
oh, if they still have...
Bloody water twice now. I need a hot meal in the fireplace.
Okay, fine. It's late. We'll go back to the Whippoorwill, and we'll get a meal.
Yeah.
And then we'll turn in probably for the night and resume this in the morning. Let's hope this thing is as predictable as you think it is.
You also get a nice hot. Have my cider warmed up. Yes, hot food.
Yes, by the fireplace.
By the fireplace. And yes.
And you've definitely lost Bear's endurance again.
Yeah, that's fine. I stopped concentrating, so I got in the door. Well, it saved me from taking damage.
Well, this thing's gonna get a chance to heal, though. That's the problem.
Yep. So, the night goes by uneventfully. Well, at least where we are.
Okay. So, we get a long rest.
We get a little rest. You recover your spells, I recover my spells, and my hit point total goes down.
Well, your temporary hit points go away. Your hit point total doesn't go down.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, and I get 2 new portents.
You get 2 new portents. I didn't really use up much of anything except first, second level spell slots. Alright. Dawn of a new day.
Okay. Should we go down and have breakfast before I check on the Rune of Locating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case you want me to go swimming again.
Okay, is it warmer today? Or is it snow again overnight?
It's getting more seasonal now.
Okay.
Whatever effect the storms have had by having that plummet of temperature seems to have reverted. It is now actually a reasonably nice morning, and the sun's come up.
Mhm.
It is fall, so it's not toasty out or anything, but it is above zero.
Okay.
And most likely going to be a warm day. A warmer day.
Alright then.
So, breakfast.
Okay, breakfast.
If you want to cast a spell, oh sorry, what do you want to?
I don't actually have to cast anything. I just have to focus on that particular Rune of Locating.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to close my eyes and concentrate for a moment.
Yep. So we are here.
Here, yes. And I learn its exact location.
Yep. And I would like you to roll an intelligence check for us, please.
17. I seem to be rolling better now.
This is a low DC because you remember this place well.
Okay, where is it?
It is a chamber underground where you were turned to stone.
Oh! It's down in the Basilisk's lair.
Yes, you remember it well. It's aiming in that almost exact direction.
Alright, well, we know where it is now.
So, what do you want to do about it?
Well, the Basilisk is dead.
Yes.
So I don't have fond memories of this place, but nevertheless, we know where it is, finally. Okay, your plan worked. Should we just go and kill it? If we can manage that, this thing seems to be intelligent. It might just be able to run away again.
It may evade us. It may try attacking us in force.
Yeah.
It may try anything. Who knows? We don't know what it has set up in its lair.
No, we don't. It might have traps set up for all we know. So far, this thing has shown intelligence and restraint, and self-survival. So,
Resistance survival.
yes, well, all unusual traits for our standard undead.
Yes. Well, there are some that do. We know of at least one or two.
Yes, we know that there are at least creatures out there like vampires, liches, and other things like that. Usually stronger undead that possess sapience still. Which is not encouraging for us fighting this thing.
Alright. What do you want to do?
I think we have to go down there and deal with it. We can't. Yeah.
Alright. We know the way.
We know the way. occasionally I'm just going to concentrate on the rune again, just to make sure it's still in the same place. This thing isn't moving.
But when we get to the point where we're going to go underground, I assume you're going to do that then?
Yes, once we're underground, I'll do it. I'll check again.
Yeah, it's still the same spot.
Okay. All right, let's proceed.
Alright, I would like you to roll a stealth check, please.
15.
You hear a rather loud sneeze from me, probably because someone made me go under the bloody water in the freezing cold yesterday.
It was for a good cause.
Yes.
As we move around along, I'm just going to keep an eye out for any tripwires or other traps or anything that might have been set up.
I would like you to roll, well,
Investigation, I guess? 12.
so as we're heading north and turning west,
Yes.
no, you don't notice any traps. I would like you to roll a perception check for me, please.
14.
You hear the sound of footsteps hurrying towards us
From which direction?
from the west. From the basilisk there towards us.
Towards us. All right, I'm going to cast light on my staff, which I probably should have done beforehand. But
Alright.
just so we have light now. This thing's teeth glow in the dark, though. They're neon.
Yes, it is a bright effect. Unless, of course, they have their mouths closed.
Their eyes glow, too.
That's one.
Sorry?
Just one of them.
Just one of its eyes glow, huh?
No, just one of them has glowing eyes.
Yes. Okay. Well, is something coming towards us? I bring up my staff with the light on the end of it.
Oh, is that?
Okay.
Alright, you cast your light spell.
Yep.
I hear the running footsteps. And I am going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
And as those effects come into being,
Yep.
your light reveals a number of humanoids charging along the sewer heading towards us.
Oh, and what's a number?
Hard to tell.
Oh, that's not good.
Just getting into the range of the light now. So we are going to roll for initiative. Let's see what I get this time. Hopefully better than last time.
I have an 11.
I have a 9.
Better.
Better. Let's see. What does he have? He has an 11 as well. What's your dex modifier?
+1.
He is going before you. 12 then. Good God, we're all clustered right into almost exactly the same. All around the 10 mark. Alright. So you can do that. They are currently at the moment 40 feet away because your light is good light for 20 and then dim light for another 20, correct?
I'm just going to bring up. I'm pretty sure that's right, but I'll just double check. Yes, that's right.
Alright, so the lead of this group is 40 feet away. You notice as you're holding your staff up and observing this,
Yep.
the one in the back seems to be the one with the glowing eyes. And as you notice that, they glow brighter. I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Well, I know what this thing does now, so I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to use one of my portents.
Alright.
Alright.
Which
So the number is 13, which brings me up a total of 19. The number is 9, so 19 total.
That's perfect.
Yep. Can't keep doing that, so I hope this is one of those effects you gain immunity to once you save for a little bit.
Alright.
That's twice his try that on me and failed.
He has stopped running. The others are still running. This is an ongoing thing, of course.
Yeah.
You are now up in the initial order.
Do I have any clue how far they are away from me? Sorry, they're 40 feet from me.
The lead
Yeah.
40. Yes.
Okay. Do I have any idea how many of them there are?
I'll give you a perception check at disadvantage because this is combat.
Oh dear. Well, thank you for wasting a natural 20. 16 was the lower result, though.
15. There are 5.
5. Okay. So the lead one is 40 feet from me.
The lead of it, yes. Not the leader, the lead of the group.
Yes.
They're 2 abreast.
Yeah.
And charging that way. And this is not very wide.
Okay. I am going to move 20 feet forward.
Alright.
And then I'm going to cast Frost Breath,
Alright.
which is a 30-foot cone, which I think should get all of them from that distance.
Alright.
Does it?
Find it.
We will. Alright. Constitution saving throw for all of them.
Yep.
High roll again, please. Where did it... Not as good, but still good. DC is 17. Okay. Just stop on percentile dice.
Alright. Of the main group,
It's a wizard's best friend.
of the 5, 1 makes a saving throw.
Okay.
1 has a critical fail.
Oh boy, I think it's dead.
And 2 of them fail the saving throw by
1. So that's only 4 accounted for. Is the last one not in the cone?
That's the 5. Now the last one. There.
Oh, did I get the leader in as well?
I'm checking that out now. You're not sure at this point.
Okay. So for the 5 who were in the cone, definitely.
Yeah.
I rolled 20 on damage.
Alright.
So one only takes 10, the one that succeeded.
Yes.
So three of them took 20,
3 of them took 20 points damage. Yes.
and one took 40, which was more than the last one, killed the last one, so I assume it's dead.
Well, all you know for sure is 4 of them are now encased in ice,
Yeah.
and 1 isn't.
Yeah. Okay.
And as your frosty, hazy breath comes to an end, you see that. You see
Yeah.
4 encased in ice, 1 free, and then in the background you see the leader.
Who is okay. I could move 10 feet back, but no, I want to keep eyes on that thing. I don't want it getting away. So it's their turn now.
So, now we're up to
The zombies, this is what I keep calling them.
He is 40 feet away from you.
No, he's not.
Oh no, you moved
I moved up 20 feet.
So he can easily close the distance, and he will do so.
Alright.
You're the one doing everything here, so I'm not even bothered to roll. Besides, you're also the closest.
Yes, undead go for closest target, usually. That's fine.
I don't have it. I have not done anything to him, and I'm also 20 feet back.
Yeah. I'm nearest target, that's fair. Well, my armor class is only 11 now.
So, it is going to... It has claws.
Yeah.
It's going to try and claw, grab you, and then it's going to try and bring you in for a fight.
Okay.
Ah! Oh, that's 2.
Plus, I assume not 9.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. So it misses with the first strike. Does it have a multi-attack?
It is now going to try and bite you without the advantage of having you attached to a claw. It's not going to be good, I don't think. But we never know! And it's not.
Okay. I am surprisingly dodgy compared at the moment.
Dodgy considering... Yeah, maybe just cooled off too much.
Ah. Good. Okay.
Well,
So, the other 4, if any of them are still animate, can attempt a strength check to break free.
do not notice any kind of activity with them.
Okay. So they either failed or they're dead.
Alright, so...
That brings us to you. No, but that may change.
I think the boss seems to be the bigger threat from the one.
I mean, it's a fair assessment.
I think that undead are usually prettier.
They don't like fire, if that's what you're going for.
Pretty susceptible to fire.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to cast a second level chromatic orb at him
Ah.
and choose fire.
I thought you were going to say fireball and aim past him and still hit the ones in the back, but that's fine.
That might need the fireball, maybe the third level spell.
Okay. So you get to. So it's an attack roll against him.
Yep.
You have no clue what his armor class is.
Well, I'm pretty sure 21 is going to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit most things.
Yep. I get to roll 4d8 fire damage.
Okay, let's see if this thing is weak to fire.
I'm really getting to love this spell. I can roll a fireball to save my life, but Chromatic Orb just loves me.
Okay, how much damage did you do?
I'm gonna take a guess what 4d8 did on this.
I mean, the maximum is 32.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
23 points of damage.
Okay, that's far from max, but still good.
Well, there's an 8, a 7, a 6,
Yeah.
and a 2.
That's fine. On Frost Breath, I rolled a 10, a 9, and a 1. So,
So, this thing screeches in agony. Sorry, what was it? 23. It is really unhappy with that.
alright. Does it...
It's
Did-
hard to tell from this distance whether it's more than
Okay.
it's at the extreme range of our light.
Okay. And, well, is it on fire now? Is it its own light source? I guess it kind of is normally its own light source. It's got glowing teeth and eyes.
So it's at the top of the round.
It's it now.
Yes, I need to roll a d6.
Every time this thing has taken damage so far, it's fled. Recharge and the little paralyze and the glow thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just what I assume it was. So what is it going to do?
It is going to run back up the tunnel.
There we go again.
It moves outside of the range of light in relatively quick order.
Okay. My turn?
We are you, yes.
Okay. I still have one of these things, slightly frostbitten, trying to harrow me. Alright, I am going to, because I can see within range of my light spell. Well, I presume I have I have a good 40-foot radius of light, right?
And in that range, you have
vision.
4 frozen bodies that are undead, and you have this guy, which is on in your face.
Alright, I'm not concerned about them. I am going to cast Misty Step and teleport 30 feet in the direction I can see towards where that thing ran away, past the undead, and reappear. Alright, so I reappear. My light cantrip is not concentration, so I reappear and my light spell is still going. Do I see...
You have an additional 40 feet of range.
Yeah.
Because, an extra 30 feet of range.
Yeah.
Because you only go from 30 feet. You had a 10 feet, so you just see them actually.
I do see it, okay.
You see the back of them.
Okay, I am going... How far away?
You can read with your inspiration.
Oh, I get inspiration back, thank you. Yes, unfortunately, I think that means that thing... Well, it might go after either of us, you never know. You can still presumably see me. I'm in a circle of light. I'm in a sphere of light.
Well, yes. It all of a sudden realizes that the light has gotten brighter, and when it thought it was running away from it.
So that's my bonus action. As an action, I can only cast a cantrip. So I'm going to hit this thing with Frostbite.
Alright.
That's another Constitution saving throw.
It fails.
5 points of cold damage. And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll, not that it's been attacking. Yeah, but normal from what I would expect.
Again, it is at relatively far away in dim light, so you're not entirely sure even though
it took damage, okay. I'm just going off of what I've seen so far. None of these other things seem resistant or vulnerable to cold. I'm just going with normal damage. Alright, I said, it's still down here. We haven't lost it yet. How far away is it from me? So that's 40 feet. I'm going to use my movement of 30 feet and move closer to it. I'm 10 feet from this thing. I'm not going to be able to get this thing with a reactionary attack. And I'm leaving you back there with those things, but I want to keep this thing in view. That's my turn.
Alright, so...
I'm hoping to redeem myself for my horrible performance during the first half of this session.
Light sources now.
Yep.
Over there!
Sorry about that, but I think this is important.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat, because that's the only way I'm gonna catch up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast a first level spell.
And you still have your mirror images going. You still have your mirror images going because that's not concentration.
I'm going to ignore the one that's beside me because I assume it's a minion of some kind.
It wasn't beside you, actually. It was beside me. I moved up, remember?
Well, I'm going to go...
You are going past it, yes.
So I'm going to try and give it some space, but this is not a lot of space. It is going to get an attack of opportunity on me. And I am going to run up to where you are.
I think you actually can just catch up to me, yeah. With a 90 feet movement.
So you were 20 feet ahead.
I teleported 30 feet, and then I moved up 30 feet, so that's 80 feet.
80 feet.
I think you're just 10... Yeah, you can go 90, so... Yeah, you can catch up to me.
I'm going to go right beside you, because that leaves me...
10 feet from this thing.
I can cast that thing.
You used your not if you use your action to dash.
I use my bonus action
To cast the spell, you get a free dash as part of the spell.
so I can go
60 feet and do something.
but then I don't have any more. Yeah, you're right.
And this thing gets to swing at you.
Swing at me as I go by. Or the bees.
Yes, it might hit a mirror image.
Oh, it rolled a 19.
Well, that's going to hit.
Let's see what it hits. It hits an image. I'm down an image.
Okay. Alright.
Now it's the dust.
And it's back there. And they weren't moving very quickly to begin with. Alright, it's turn.
Let's see if that happens.
What is glowing teeth going to do to us? It's annoying when recharge abilities don't work for boss monsters. Well, for the monster at least.
Yes. It is smart enough to realize that it can't get away from us. It is only 10 feet away.
Especially you, at this point.
So it turns around, and it's going to decide to attack.
Alright, it's got two targets. It's got two targets.
It has 2 targets. It is going to... Well, it does the most to it, but...
If you want to have it go for me, it's fine.
No, I'm gonna roll a d6, but instead of our usual odds and evens, I'm gonna give 1 to 4 for you because you've done the most to it.
Yep.
I've done nothing to it. 5 and 6 to me.
Okay.
Just because
This is when you roll the 6.
you had to say that, didn't you? I'm gonna roll that on a 20 recharge. Alright.
So it's attacking you for some reason.
Back to me because, I don't know, maybe it's losing the full mind it has. So it's going to swing it back. Rolling a 13.
Most creatures do.
5.
18. You still have 2 images.
I have mirror images. I don't want to be hit by this thing. Simply because glowing eyes and I am going to...
Also, if we are familiar with ghouls and ghasts, then we know that they have some sort of paralytic touch, usually.
I am going to... Well, I just don't bring on that.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Shield.
Alright, that brings you up to 19 armor class.
That's up to 19.
Yep. So you bring your hand up and cast shield.
Yep. And then roll for a second attack. Just look good.
Okay.
Alright. It unfortunately doesn't have anything else it can do. It did not take me low with it.
My turn?
Your turn.
I mean, it's right beside us.
It is literally right there.
Well, I assume I could easily get inside a cone without getting you in it.
Oh, it's in front of us.
Yeah, so... Frost Breath.
Oh, with a big spell.
Yeah, no, I want to kill this thing, or at least keep it from moving. So...
Last third level spells.
Yep, I'm out of 3rd level spell slots, but this thing doesn't strike me as a spellcaster.
Doesn't seem to at this point.
Okay, so Constitution saving throw for it only.
Alright. Let's see if my monster can redeem itself here with a natural 20.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. Fails.
Okay, it takes 19 points of cold damage.
And is now in case of ice.
Yes. Oh, it also had disadvantage on its last attack roll, but that's a moot point. It's taking a lot of damage.
It's taking a lot of damage.
And it is frozen in ice, restraining it. Yes.
You also seem to see that it's not really moving much.
Is it dead?
At all.
It's dead? I mean, it's undead.
The only thing that really tweaks you to that is its eyes and teeth are no longer glowing.
Okay. Wow. 47 points of damage. It didn't have a lot of hit points.
Oh.
Do I hear a thud from behind me as as the body falls inanimate?
No, you do hear some running footsteps heading towards us.
Oh.
As you turn around, you still don't see him. He's not that fast.
He's not that fast, no. Okay, I think that thing down back there is still animate. I am just going to take my bonus action, if you'll allow me to do this, to confirm if this thing is animate or not, or if I think it's been destroyed.
So you want to just examine it?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is what sort of check?
That's a toughie.
Medicine, Arcana, Investigation?
I think we'll go with Arcana, because it is not alive to begin with.
Okay, well, I rolled low, but that's a 14.
It does seem to be no longer functioning.
Okay. I think this thing has been... I think we destroyed it. But we'll be able to confirm that after we deal with the remaining creatures, which seem still animate.
You're just gonna stay here and wait?
I'll walk 10 feet closer just to move the light source closer to it so you can get a shot. Okay, I'll take 5 more feet step forward. I'll step 5 more feet forward.
It was 80 feet from us.
Okay. Okay. Using as much of my 30 feet of movement, which is all I have left, I will move forward in hopes of being able to illuminate this thing.
Alright, at the end of that,
Yeah.
you don't see it. I join you,
Yeah.
and then it's on its turn.
Yeah.
Alright, there it is. Oh, actually, I go afterwards. My bad.
It does go forward before you, yeah.
Yeah. As I'm thinking about joining you,
Yeah.
it moves within range of the light.
Okay.
Is now 20 feet from you.
Okay then. Well, it's here.
Yeah, I don't need to move on.
No, you can hit it from where you are.
I will join you anyway, because I have the mirror images.
Yeah.
And... really no reason to do anything else. I'm trying to hold this thing.
Well, we haven't established armor class yet, but
I roll... 4.
that's low. Well, that would hit us.
Yeah, and it also hits it.
Not very dexterous, I guess.
Oh,
What? 2d10 fire damage.
yeah, which is not bad. And especially when you roll 16 points of damage.
Alright, that thing has taken 26 points of damage.
And,
If the previous ones are any indication, it should be dead.
it is no longer functioning. It is no longer here.
Okay, so it's smoldering on the ground, burning.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the sound of shattering ice. You also haven't been rolling any strength checks to break free. I am going to walk up. No, sorry. I'm going to walk back to that, to whatever the glowing teeth thing is that I froze there.
The glowing eye, glowing teeth guy?
Yes, that thing.
Yep.
It is still dead, still frozen, because the ice doesn't melt for a minute. Okay, this is something a bit more gruesome than I've ever done. We haven't done really. But I am going to try and remove this thing's head.
It is a human head.
No. It's like a human?
It's, right now, it looks exactly like a dead human, and it's been dead for a while.
Okay, so it looks like a rotting corpse. It looks like undead.
Yes.
It's obvious the thing wasn't a living person.
Oh no, it was not alive.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to basically take out my dagger. I'm just going to try and cut the head off this thing.
Okay.
We need proof of this thing, basically. Otherwise, we're just...
I won't make you roll for it.
It's just going to take a while.
It may take longer otherwise.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
You decapitate the corpse.
Yep. I assume the ice will melt in that time.
Oh,
And your spells fade.
Yes, all the spells have faded except the light.
Except the light cantrip, because that lasts an hour.
Yes. And then you have the head of a dead dude.
Alright. I'm going to just search this area. This room. I'm going to try and account for all the... Not the room?
Corridor.
Oh, right, it ran down. Okay, let's go back to where the basilisk chamber was.
Yep.
I assume it's easy to find because there'll still be a bunch of statues there.
Yep. It is very easy to find.
I'm just going to try and account for how many people this thing has killed and eaten.
Well, you do find the human that you put
Yeah.
He's still there. Oh, most of them is still there.
So it didn't animate him.
No.
Okay.
You, roll an intelligence check.
17.
You recognize some other of the bodies as in the ones that were attacking us last night.
Okay. So just...
And collected those as well.
Okay.
Other than that, besides some partially dismembered bodies because they were eating them,
Yeah.
there's nothing else in here.
Okay. Let's go back to the watch house and inform them, I guess.
What are you doing with the head?
Part of me wants to... We should probably bring this with us, because we need proof.
I'm not carrying it.
You have Mage Hand.
I'm not carrying it.
You have Mage Hand!
I'm not carrying it.
Should we just leave it...
I'm walking through the streets with a decapitated head floating there.
Should we just leave it here, then, and bring them down?
I think that might be more prudent than walking through the streets with a decapitated head.
Okay, Alright, let's just say we wanted to make sure the thing stayed dead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm sure they'll understand that when they see the head removed from the body. They probably wouldn't have a problem with that.
No, okay. Alright, so let's go back up top. I'll leave the head here. Next to the corpse, I guess, the rest of it. Which is thawed probably by this point.
Yes. Your ice effects have all ended.
Yeah. Alright,
We
let's...
walk by and we see the four that you encased in ice the first time. They're still inanimate.
Okay.
No one's glowing at all. And then we pass by that head south, up through the sewer grate,
Yeah.
and back into the streets.
Once we're outside, I'll cancel the light cantrip. I'll probably have to recast it when we go back down there. But that's fine. So I'm going to go to the watch office. I'm going to try and look for the sergeant to whom I've been interacting with this time, and we seem to have a bit of rapport with.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to report that we found the missing bodies and the source of the recent attacks.
Alright, so when we get to the watch house,
Yes.
we are met with a group of watch officers outside receiving instructions. The lady whose husband is gone,
Yeah.
missing, is there, still clutching her daughter. Doesn't seem to want to let her go.
Okay.
Is there?
I still have the rabbit's foot.
You kept it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can come over to her and,
Hold on a second.
okay.
This is some stuff that they are actually talking about setting up a patrol pattern search in the waterfront area, looking for, because a number of people have mentioned and reported missing people. Some people didn't show up for work. Then of course this lady here with her husband is missing. So that's what they're doing, and it is the sergeant that you talked to before who is giving these instructions.
Alright, well then, seeing two familiar faces, I'm going to walk up to them. And I'm going to say, Sergeant, I have some news to report about the missing bodies and the recent attacks.
Oh, well, excellent. Do you know where and what is happening?
Yes, the situation appears to have been dealt with. We seem to have dealt with the situation for the moment. And I take out the rabbit's foot and I say, unfortunately, it was not without casualties.
The lady immediately, obviously, remembers talking to you,
Yeah.
recognizes, obviously, even the rabbit's foot, and
I will hand it to her.
she's crying.
I will hand it to her and try and just pat her on the shoulder and try to console her a little bit. Says,
She is trembling and very distraught because, well, he was not just her husband, but also the only way that she could support her daughter. She's basically just crying and saying, what am I going to do now? How am I going to live? And she doesn't know. She's just had, let's just say, the worst possible news
happen.
happen.
Yes.
And she is trembling and scared, not at all knowing what she's going to do. For the coming anything.
Well, we could give her a bit of gold to help her get by.
At the moment, we have
Yes.
another thing we need to deal with.
Yes, which is explaining the situation.
Yes. So I assume we'll won't go through the gory details of it all, but
Yes, well, I'll explain that we were informed about the bodies going missing. I assume we found them down there.
well, they do eat bodies.
Whatever was remaining, yes. Well, I'm just going to use the, we found some, for lack of a better term, ghouls. We're not entirely sure what they were, down in the sewers. And they seem to have been abducting bodies and taking corpses and abducting victims and eating them.
Yes, he is very disturbed by this.
We can show you their lair. We're, as far as we can tell, we got all of them.
He gets kind of a little, almost a mischievous look in his eye.
Hmm.
He says, I have just the two officers of watch for you to show.
Yes.
And he points to two people that we recognize.
Mhm.
And yes, this is indeed the one that was taking bribes, who was spreading bad rumors about us,
Mhm.
and his cohort. He says, I think you can lead these two down there and show them.
I said, very well, gentlemen, please follow us down the sewers. It's not too far, fortunately.
One of them,
Uh-huh.
the cohort guy,
Yeah.
the one that was just sort of tagging along, drops his spear, tosses his helmet off, and runs off. I quit. I'm done. I'm not going anywhere near this.
And what does the other one do?
The other one's just at a loss. Doesn't know what to do.
All right. While he is indecisive,
The sergeant
Yeah.
comes up to him and says, you either resign and run away, because you are obviously not fit as an officer anyway, or you're going to take the cut and pay, and you're going to follow these two people. And frankly, I don't care whether you come back or not.
all right. While he's being dressed down by the sergeant, I'm going to take out. I'm going to take out a small bag, and I'm going to fill it with 18 gold, which is a little bit which is just some change I have left from the fortune I have. And I'm going to give it to the grieving widow. And I says, I know it's not much, but I hope this will help you get through these hard times.
I don't mean to smile at this, but I pull out
The 13 gold?
gold.
Exactly.
And I said, well, I have this 13 gold, which is, I think, no longer going to where it was going to go to.
I said, I hold up the bag, you can put it in here. I'm sure 31 gold will help her out much better. She is
beyond
emotion at this point, basically. Yeah.
she's happy that she can support her daughter.
Yeah.
Totally distraught at the loss of her husband. It's like one of those things like she doesn't know how to respond.
It's fine. This was not a good situation for anyone. And the remaining officer, the watch officer, is he following us?
He has decided
Alright then. Well, ruin my fun. Wait.
Just smear the dead head into his face.
No. But, I mean, I know prestidigitation. I can cause sensory effects. There's like... It was going to be a haunted house routine.
That would have been so much fun.
It's fine. It's fine. I already have inspiration. Yeah, it was like, we're going to be going through a sewer. I have shape water. I had this routine that I had planned back when we first were dealing with Bilious that never came up. It was like...
Alright.
It's fine.
You rolled bad. Alright.
Missed opportunities.
The sergeant said, well, that takes care of a problem I was having.
You have minor illusion.
Oh, we could have done so many things by now. So I think it's best that I deal with this, so please, show me.
Alright, we'll take him down, recast light, lead him to the exact area where the bodies are. I assume they're going to want to recover the bodies.
Well, he wants to investigate the area first.
Yeah.
Corroborate her story, of course.
Yeah.
We'll just montage this. Yes, in short order, he does what he needs to do, and he arranges. That's fine. I'll arrange for this to be taken care of.
Yeah. And I highly recommend, and I point to the ghouls, I'm just going to refer to them as, in the mass, that these bodies are burned.
Yeah, he can smell it.
Yeah.
Around long enough. Yeah, so anyway, short order. They take care of all that. Nothing we need to do about that.
Okay, they're going to see that the bodies, the victims, get proper burials. They're going to see that the ghouls are incinerated. We know there's a crematorium.
Yeah, no problem doing that. No one
Is
likes undead.
no.
Well, except maybe necromancers, but they don't care.
No.
Alright. So after all that, we're gonna head back, I assume, for, I don't know, it's lunchtime now, but...
Yeah, we got this dealt with relatively early.
Yep. I would like you to roll a perception check.
Just one more chance that I can fail this.
Of course.
Just a straight roll?
Just a straight roll.
Yeah. Well, I rolled under my passive perception, 11.
Well, it is enough to notice the screaming individual with a dagger who's trying to stab you in the back.
Okay, this is new. I see it rolling to hit me.
Yep.
Okay.
You have spotted it.
Right, so I'm not surprised.
Not surprised. Actually, he rolled bad enough. I think we'll just roll initiative.
Do I recognize this person?
Well, we'll get to that.
I'll get to that, I guess. Alright, I thought we were done, but okay. I'm being attacked by someone.
Yep. Oh, now I roll really well for initiative.
You? Okay, what'd you get?
21.
Oh, wow. I haven't taken any damage yet, so that's nice. Oh, initiative. I have a 19.
I got you beat with a 21.
Yep. That's quite high for me. And what about our assailant?
Assailant roll a 6.
Wow.
Roll a 4 on stealth. Roll a 6 on initiative. And he has a dagger upraised and wants to stab it in your back, but it can't because you're not facing him.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to presumably bat the dagger away with my staff.
Oh, he's a little bit 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Not within combat range.
Okay.
He rolled really badly.
Okay, do I recognize this person, or do I have to roll something for that?
Nope, you recognize him.
Who?
Want to take a guess?
The watch officer?
Yeah, he's just lost it.
I just say, well, this was just not your smartest move.
Well, I'm up before you.
Yeah, but that's what I say when I recognize him.
What am I gonna do to this guy? Oh, Well, fireball. The thing is, I just don't want to murder him for some reason.
You can roll non-lethal.
I'm actually going to roll. Gonna aim right down the street, and I'm going to cast Gust of Wind. Second time today.
Yep. Alright, so
He fails the saving throw.
it is propelled backwards.
Pushed back 15 feet, so he's now 25 feet away from us with wind blasting in his face.
Okay. I did not prepare sleep this morning, unfortunately.
So, what do you want to do?
If I step closer, I'm inside your gust, so... he doesn't strike me as much of a threat. I'll hit him with frostbite from where I stand.
Kill him?
No, non-lethal. I may not... Frostbite isn't a lot of damage. It may not exceed his hit point total, though.
He fails the saving throw.
6 points of cold damage. I doubt he has only 6 hit points. He's a watch officer.
Yeah, well, he has more than 6 hit points.
He has disadvantage on his next attack roll, if he can even get to us.
Well, he's going to roll a saving throw to gain. Or
Oh, frostbite doesn't affect that.
he is pushed back another 15 feet.
So he's almost he's almost out of the gust.
Yeah, I know. He moves, but he only has a... Actually, no, he can't move because he lost his throwing. Now, 40 feet away from us.
Yeah, he can throw the dagger if he really wants.
He doesn't seem to be with him. He's got this weird look in his eyes. He's fighting against the wind, and he looks like he just wants to stab you. I don't know why you should be me, but staring at you.
Yeah, you're the one that gave us 13 gold away. If anything, he was 12 gold richer from this entire experience, and nothing really bad happened to him, apart from him apparently resigning of his own free will. Alright, it's your turn. This is the saddest combat encounter we've ever had.
I don't know what to do with him.
Just maintain your gust of wind, and I'll try to render him unconscious with frostbite.
I can hit him with a magic missile. Speed up this process.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll cast a first level magic missile.
You can hit him with firebolt.
Magic missile seems less likely as a damage for trying to render someone conscious with force damage.
They're bolts of magic energy which burst through the target like bullets.
Alright, fine.
It doesn't matter. Just no. It's your it's your character. Do what you want.
Well, I easily hit him.
Okay.
He takes another 6 points of damage.
On 2d10. Wow, that was bad.
Yeah. That hurts, though.
Is he conscious?
He's cool with us.
Okay.
Only down 12 hit points. He is a watch officer.
Yeah. My turn. I just look at this. This is honestly sad, and I send another cloud of frostbite at him.
Fails again.
This is not a fight. Oh wow! I'm glad I'm doing non-lethal damage. 11 points of cold damage.
Well, as the pain hits him,
I really hope I don't roll. Well, I wouldn't roll I wouldn't roll down to instant kill, fortunately, with that. Yeah.
as the pain of the cold hits him,
Yeah.
he kind of seems to give him a little bit of rationality as he crumbles to the ground.
And is then blown further back by the gust of wind. Because he can no longer resist.
And then he rolls around.
Alright. So, non-lethal, so he's not on death saves. That's nice.
No, he is unconscious.
Okay.
So,
I was tempted to just make it, just not even care, and just leave it like, yeah, well, let the chips fall where they may.
this has garnered some attention. We had not gotten very far.
From the watch office, I imagine.
Watch office. So, in short order,
We drag him back there, I suspect.
well, as we are picking him up and taking him back, watch members do spot this, because we are pretty much, downtown.
Yeah.
And where their heavy presence is. And they do recognize him. They wonder what happened to us. I mean, not everybody knows that this guy, was disgraced. They want to know what happened and that sort of stuff.
Apparently, he tried to stab me. and couldn't, and failed to do so.
Alright, I'm going to make this a long story short because
Yeah.
This is just the end.
Yeah.
We explain, he actually is thrown in jail.
Okay.
I'm not sure what they're going to do with him, but we don't care.
Not really. I mean, at most you can get him for is attempted assault.
Murder.
Yeah. Attempted assault, attempted murder.
Anyway, regardless, his disgrace.
I think that's the second person that's been brought up on that charge recently. The sniper should still be in there from the little buskers incident.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're gradually filling up the prison.
Unintentionally, well, it's either that or we fill up the graveyard.
True. That is the end of my scenario.
Well, that was fun. When I started being able to roll well.
Yes. Yeah, she rolled some good numbers there finally.
Yes, apparently I needed that short break.
Yes. So yeah. We solved the undead problem.
Yes.
And before, well, actually, we can take care of Wendell's next day, in the next session.
Yeah.
So we're roughly midday here, so remember that for
Yep.
next time. And if you want to get to Wendell's before we have another sleep or whatever,
We can cover it next session, it's fine.
yep, that's
Alright.
it.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe. And we will see you here again next time when, well, the wait is basically going to be over, I think. Things are going to escalate very quickly now.
They should finally arrive.
Yep.
Most likely.
Thank you for watching, all.